Radio has evolved from the old-fashioned radio to the transistor radio, the clock radio, the car stereo, the Walkman, the Discman with AM/FM receiver, the iPod with AM/FM receiver, the computer that can stream, as well as the iPhone. But let's not overcomplicate it. It's just radio. So who is it that's streaming? According to Simmons Research, over 18 million adults over the age of 18 have listened to radio online. And adults 18 to 44 years old spend more time streaming than any other age group. And when are they streaming? The majority of online listening occurs while people are at work. And as you can see with a closer look, that between the hours of 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. is when most of the streaming takes place. As we dive in a little deeper, the streaming audience is also upscale. This makes sense since most of these people are employed. Our statistics show us that this audience is educated, having completed college or attended graduate school, as well as having a higher household income than the average person. Looking at the listening of traditional radio online, it's increased over 20% in just a few short months. This is because listening to radio stations online is very easy. The homepage of almost every radio station has a Listen Live button where you can click and listen to a radio station streaming on your computer, at work, at home, or on your iPhone. And when your ad plays,
go to shouldIrefi.com or click on the ad appearing in your streaming player right now.
The listener can click on the player, giving the consumer instant gratification by connecting them with your business immediately. So who is it that measures this streaming audience? Arbitron and ComScore both use panel-based estimates, but these are just estimates. But now there's Ando Media, which shows us actual use based on the servers that are streaming this audio. On top of that, Ando can show us actual audience, live measurements, real-time data compared to estimated audiences from the other two measurement techniques. If we look at a 12-week time period of the Clear Channel Minneapolis stations, you'll see that during this time period, we had an average quarter hour of over 7,000 people. That means that every time one of your ads played across our cluster of streaming stations, an average of over 7,000 people heard it. And every month, the Clear Channel Minneapolis radio stations have more than 500,000 streaming sessions. So who are these people that are listening? Occasionally, Ando will ask them some additional information before they begin streaming. Simple questions like gender and age. We can take this information and give our advertisers specific information about who is listening to a radio station, when they're listening, and what their age is. And national advertisers have taken notice. Hundreds of national advertisers are now advertising through streaming radio stations, tapping into this educated, high-income audience, as well as local advertisers who are taking advantage of reaching this audience. But let's not overcomplicate it. Streaming audio, it's just radio. And if your business isn't using it, you're missing out on an audience that is employed, educated, and making a lot of money. Let us show you how you can reach this audience through the streaming of our radio stations.